What's up, everybody? This is the Bros Gone Wild podcast. Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Bros Gone Wild podcast. This one's a little late, and I apologize for that, but all I can say is you just gotta kind of accept our schedules. I mean, it's not easy in the summer when everybody's working, everybody's got stuff to do every day, so it's tough to get together on a Sunday, but especially today, I tell you, this is a little bit of me preaching, but especially today, it just makes you so grateful that we do something like this. I mean, here I am sitting with my best friends, some of my best friends, and just chatting for 60 minutes and just catching up with everything. And I realize that these podcasts are all over the place. We talk about literally the most random things of all time. But it's just so fun. I get to catch up. You get to catch up with us in a way, and you get to hear our conversations of our past week, and that's really something special. And people, if anyone's considering doing a podcast but is kind of thinking that it's a stupid topic, look at our topic. We don't even have a topic. We just literally sit here and talk. But yeah, so I don't want to preach too long, but everybody should look into podcast and contact me at my email if you guys want any sort of info on getting it started. It took me a while to figure it out, but I'm telling you, it's not very difficult, and I can totally help you out with it. But anyways, this episode, number 21, this episode, we talked about Pitbulls, we got into house fires, we talked a little bit about North Korea, Golden Corral, E3 gaming convention, some of the worst smells in the world, drones going to prison, MRIs in zoos, and much more. Please enjoy the hell out of this podcast.
Amen. Amen. I can't ride Benz, I don't do peace. I beast, I gotta eat. Saber tooth, tiger, diamond tooth teeth. Rockin' right now, won't you come pink?
And we're live. Was that your neck? Wow. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is another episode of the Bros Gone Wild podcast. And yes, what's so damn funny? And yes, you're probably sitting there wondering, gosh, uploading on a Tuesday. The club is obviously going up on Tuesday, but we're all good. We're back. We're live. It's whatever. Guys, how we doing? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah. It's been a while. Sorry about the delay.
No, it happens. Work, busy summer. It's tough. It's a lot harder to get together back at home in comparison to school. But
I mean, because we're all in the same place, we get that apartment.
Yeah.
It's going to be easy.
Oh, I
easy
cannot.
money.
What do we got? About 2 months?
Less than now, I think. Just under.
When are you moving up there again?
The 18th, we're all...
And
no, not me. All of us are. We're all going.
Dude, that's early.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm going to have to pull some...
Oh.
It's going to be a lot harder than... 18 is early. Is
18th
that
is
the
a
official
little
I thought
date?
that was the plan.
I'm done with work on the 5th of August.
Oh, so you're fine.
What's your issue?
Like Brad's got his canoe trip and all that.
Oh yeah, no, we'd be
I don't
up
know
there
if
for
that combats.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh.
We were just talking about last night.
That's gonna be fun. That'll be a
I'm
fun
excited.
little trip. But yeah. So, anyways, do you guys want to move our way into this poll super quick?
Yeah. Yeah, Jonah, go ahead. You do the honors this week because you found the picture.
That's true.
Oh no, I just saw it on Twitter and I thought it was funny. It was the dogs. If dogs had pants, how would they wear them? And then they have the two pictures, the one on the left and the one on the right.
Now, domination. This poll was lopsided as all hell.
Wait, yeah. What's the results?
It was...
Right.
I can't load it. I'm not on Wi-Fi.
I don't know how to describe it.
Give me the percentages.
95% to 5%. 19 votes.
On just like the back
95
half.
said
Instead
the
of
back
full
half,
belly.
rather
Instead
than-
of like the full belly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely the back half.
Definitely back
I
half.
agree. I agree, but I can understand the other one because
The one
dogs.
vote.
No, dogs have nipples on their bellies. They go
Yeah.
like all the way up their chest.
But your pants cover your
Cover
nipples.
your nipples.
Those would.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
when
pants.
people wear pants, do they go, oh, I gotta make sure I cover my nipples with these pants?
No, but when they have a shirt, they do.
Well, yeah, it's not a shirt though; it's pants. The question is if a dog wore pants.
I don't know.
But like, but the argument that could be made is does a dog have 4 legs and pants cover your legs? So why wouldn't the pants be on all 4 legs?
Oh yeah,
True
don't get me wrong. I do kind of agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because they are walking on those.
right.
The pants are for walking.
It keeps their belly clean.
Yeah. Honestly, it's pretty sweet. If I saw a dog walking around in the first picture with all 4 legs on it, I'd be like, wow,
That's
a nice pair of slacks.
Yeah. Hey, starting the trend.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very, very impressive. Well, D, do you want to start us out with a little something you found?
Well, I was hoping you would, because you said you were just waiting to tell about all your stories.
Well, just a bunch has happened at work since last time I've seen you guys, and these crazy ass things happen to me. But I don't necessarily want to tell you guys immediately, just so I can tell them on this and kind of get that first reaction.
Right.
So it was maybe about a week ago or so, and I had to go to this house fire. It was down in Flint. It was just a house fire that happened something like 4 in the morning or something like that. And so it was a husband, a wife, and 2 kids that are about our age in the house. Only the mom made it alive in this house fire.
Gosh.
And I was talking with a coworker and just talking about, like, I could never let myself.
No, that was you and I.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was.
We talked to in the pool. That's
Yeah.
right. Holy crap! Yeah, me and Jonah. Gosh. Okay, my bad.
No, you're good.
Me and Jonah were just saying, I could never let myself die in a fire. Like,
What do you mean? Never let yourself
I'm
die
saying
in a
like
fire?
the only way I can see myself dying in like a house fire is if like something fell and like
It
knocks
knocks
me
me out.
unconscious and
Okay,
I'm
man.
like or I'm like incapacitated.
Right.
I'm saying other than that, it's like
to not escape.
like I'm running through the fire.
not
like,
gonna
I'll
happen.
be fucked up. But
So are you saying that that's why these people didn't make it out? Are you assuming?
No.
Oh no,
no.
we were just discussing that in general.
Oh yeah, there's no way that just a little bit of a burn is gonna stop me from getting
like
out.
I'm getting through the fire and
Like, I'm telling
running
you, if
through a
I
wall.
wake up, my room is covered in flames. I'll bust through the drywall. I'm going
Dude,
through
I'm jumping
literally
out the window.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just die from
No,
burning.
yeah, obviously, no, that would be.
Like, I'll
horrible.
break my legs, maybe,
Definitely.
maybe
Oh,
just
yeah.
not be able to walk the rest of my life.
Dude, that's
Shit
scary.
happens.
Not saying that like they very well may have been hit by like a fall.
Oh,
Yeah.
who knows? I don't
Yeah,
know the.
who knows
They don't know the
circumstance?
circumstances. I don't even think
Or your
they.
legs are pinned or something.
I don't know if they
just
ever
made us
figured
start
out.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever figured out the cause of arson at the fire too. And gosh, it's so crazy. So the mom was the only person that escaped, and so she jumped off this balcony to make it to safety. And were you discussing how we wouldn't be able to jump from the second level of our dorm room?
Yeah, we had
Remember that
that.
discussion?
Yeah, I did.
Anyways, so the mom was climbing out of this house, getting out of there as fast as she can, and I guess the husband was behind her saying, "Get out now, get out now." She thought everybody was right behind her. She looks back, she jumps down, looks for everyone to jump, never saw him again.
So the husband was conscious, so he either
So he
ran
pretty
and
much
got,
failed.
Dude, no, he might have gotten knocked.
Like,
back
who
out.
knows? But isn't that a wild
Dude,
story?
that was my biggest fear when I was little.
That's
The
so
candles
scary.
burning
Can
at
you
night.
Can you imagine
Like-
laying in your bed and
Oh.
all of a sudden like your house is engulfed
Yeah.
in flames? You're in the middle of a
The
sleep.
one thing is, I mean, yeah, you know your room well, but the panic would set in so
Oh,
much
yeah.
that, like, what do I even do? Where
Right.
do I even start? Where do I go? I don't even know. It would be so sensory overload.
What are you grabbing? What's the first thing you're grabbing?
Well,
No,
I
if
do.
it's,
not
if it's
going
a,
out.
no, if it's a certain situation where like it's that bad, I'm not grabbing anything.
I'm not grabbing anything.
When it comes to that point to where like you can grab something, like the first thing you're grabbing to get like before you go out. Like let's say you check and everyone's good and you can go back in and you can save some things. What are you grabbing?
It's a good question.
Items.
Yeah, like items. Let's say you can grab 2 items, but what's the first one of the 2 that you're grabbing? Like you know you can get this first one, but you might
Off
not get
instinct,
the second one.
I'm going literally pure instinct. The things that just for some reason immediately matter to me. I'd probably, honestly, there's a chance I'd immediately go for like my laptop, just
Okay.
thinking that I have
A lot of things on there.
just like gotta get this before I go. And so I grabbed my
That's number one.
laptop
In your Xbox.
in my scuff. Yeah, I guess the laptop comes to first. What do you think?
have
I
no
feel like
idea.
just
I feel like
instinct. I go, give me that and get out of here or something.
I feel like I don't have like a thing that like means like all that much. I guess like I would go for my
No, I
for my laptop too. I guess because it has stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't have anything that I'd be running back into a burning house for.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
Like, if
the
it's in there,
laptop's
like,
not that.
I don't have
vital.
anything that I'm running back into a house. You know what I mean?
I feel quite similar. I don't really.
Some people have that though.
I'm not
like
that.
some people like will have to get their shit.
like if
Like
I
if
lost.
it's a pet maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't
that's-
count. That's
but
like
yeah.
that's like almost a person.
No,
then.
no,
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, it sounds terrible to say, but if I lost all of our photos that were somewhere in our house from my childhood,
It's not worth.
I mean,
it's not worth going back in
it's
for.
whatever.
I
I'm not
don't-
gonna.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not gonna be my first priority. That's all I'm getting at.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I don't
yeah,
know if I have
I'm
anything.
gonna go rats, but I'm not gonna shed too many
Yeah, I don't think I
tears.
have anything worth going back into a burning house for.
Dayton, I'm curious. You're giving me some
No.
interesting facial
I don't
expressions.
know.
So what's your game plan?
My
on
foam
that,
roller.
Rose? Very rare.
Yeah, that's what I'm grabbing. My foam roller.
Screw up. What do you grab,
No,
bro?
I don't know, dude. My new mic I just bought.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know, dude.
That
Probably my
sexy voice.
laptop. And just because I have a lot of like
I-
pictures and things
That's
on my laptop.
even I should
but-
do some backup or something with my laptop, just in
I don't
case
know.
that thing
I
ever
just-
does disappear.
Yeah, it is. I put everything I own pretty much on there.
know.
Everything.
Yeah,
Like,
I
all my
couldn't imagine.
thoughts
I
and
couldn't imagine getting my
pictures.
laptop stolen.
It'd be
Yeah.
intense.
There's a
And
lot of stuff on there.
It's materialistic to say, but like I don't mean it really in the materialistic sense. I just really
Yeah.
mean it in more of like the
I
thing,
have
the
a lot of
pictures and
substance,
videos and
important
music
things in
and
this.
right. It just holds a lot of like things that have sentimental
Exactly.
value.
That's
to
how
it.
I feel.
Right. Or maybe my vinyl player. If I could grab my vinyl player, my vinyls.
But that's so replaceable. When
It
I
is,
think
I
of
guess.
grabbing something before, I'm thinking what's
Some of
what's the quickest thing I can grab that'll be the most worthy or
Yeah.
beneficial to the future. Yeah, or I don't know, but yeah, that was a crazy ass story. And then, did I tell you about the Golden Corral?
No.
I guess I shouldn't have said that because it kind of slightly ruins it. And so I get this phone call. I take a lot of phone calls at work. It's so funny because the phone lines at work actually went down at the station, and so we were getting all the phone calls, and I had to transfer people to like the sales division. So I'm taking calls, going
take
transfer, and then
Oh
sending
my
them
God.
over.
I take calls to the urgent care too. It's horrible. I hate answering the phone. People have the stupidest questions.
I bet that'd be bad.
or they have questions that like I can't answer, so like I have to ask somebody else.
That'd be annoying. Yeah. Anyways, so I was taking calls, and I get this old lady. I think she's probably 85 years old. I can just tell by her voice. Just insanely sweet old lady. And she calls and she says, "Hey, I would love if you guys could cover my 64th anniversary." And so I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that is a long time." And she's like, "Yeah, but I fell in love after high school." She gets on all this stuff or whatever, and then she goes, "Yeah, but my husband, for the past month, he's been in and out the hospital. There's not much I can really say other than this is probably gonna be our last anniversary, and it would just mean the world if you guys could make your way out here on Friday." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, tell me, like, what is this? Like, what time is it? Where
This
is
is
it
a woman
at?"
you answered the phone.
This lady's telling me this story. She's trying to like get me to go cover this
Right.
story. That's what they're calling for. And so I'm like, "Gosh, so where is this? What time?" She's like, "Friday, 1:00 at the Golden Corral on this Friday." And I can't help but be like, "Oh, the Golden Corral." And I felt super bad, but I don't think we
Dude.
covered it.
Don't sleep on the Golden Corral. Don't do it.
We used to go there in basketball tournaments.
Yeah.
We went with Klein a couple times.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was just. But is that where you go for your last dinner? All I'm saying is it just.
You're
I
getting
was-
stuffed, bro.
All
Your last anniversary, I'm
Yeah,
eating
dude, you are.
ignorant amount of food, bro.
That's very true.
My gosh.
I found that I just found it pretty funny.
Do you remember what her name was? Did she have like a really old school name?
It was
Beatrice?
it was something impressive. I don't really remember.
Oh, man.
Nice old lady though. It was pretty
I
sad.
think I remember you telling me that story a couple days ago or something.
I think I might have hinted towards it when
Yeah.
it just happened or something.
Oh,
And did you guys know an 18-wheeler truck? So we're talking about those massive trucks you see moving stuff across country.
Mhm.
How many gallons do you think those hold? Gallons of gas. So my car I think holds like 12
man.
gallons.
Is it like, what, 40, 50?
What do you think?
I don't know. Probably 40 or 50 would be my guess too.
Is it way more than that?
340 gallons.
Of fuel?
Yeah, that makes
Wait,
sense.
like
And they
run
have
off
different sectors of it. But yeah,
They fill
of
up?
diesel. It's not necessarily
that makes
gas, but
sense.
diesel.
I wasn't
can't-
even remotely close.
And they
Yeah,
get
I'm
about
not
about
surprised.
7 miles per the gallon.
That's so sad.
Is it really that low?
It's low.
Jeez.
It's
It
like
takes a
what-
lot to get that thing moving.
Yeah. And I'm sure it differs too, whether they got a load behind them or not.
Right, for sure.
That's why when those things like tip or get hit, that's why it's such a big deal because
Yeah.
they have so much fuel.
That's a good
On
point. I
board.
didn't necessarily think about that.
Even if like they're not carrying it, they still have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 360 you said? How many
Yeah,
gallons?
yeah, 340.
Oh my gosh, man,
That's insanity.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's flammable. I got a few more, but please, you guys, just pop in for your little story.
I don't.
Do you guys have any stuff you want to particularly bring up? Because we
Oh,
have
I mean-
last week's info too.
Oh, I mean,
'Cause I got all these
I have a
different
couple interesting things. Not really
funny,
though.
cool stories.
I had some guy gave me a compliment the other day that I don't know, it kind of made me smile. I attributed it to the podcast because he told me I had a radio voice.
Nice.
And I shook his hand and stuff, and then he gave me his card, and he's like, "Yeah, send me a link to your podcast. I'll take a listen."
No
This guy's
way.
mid-40s at least.
Was this at the tent thing?
Yeah, dude, I was working for the tent company, and this
How
guy,
long ago?
we were setting up his bounce house. This is over a week ago. I had it for, I had this written down for the Africa episode, and I didn't get to it, but
Of course.
like the day, I think it was the day of that actually, of last week's episode, the guy said that we set up a bounce house for his son's first birthday party, which made no sense to me because,
Yeah, you probably can't even
Those
jump
kids
on
can
it.
barely walk.
right, exactly, but we did it anyways. I mean, so, and he
Oh,
goes,
take the money.
yeah, oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. He shook my hand and stuff, and he just was like, "Well, say this." He kept making me say things. He's like, "Wow, you have such a radio voice," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you."
Okay, sugar
And I go, "I
daddy.
actually have a podcast." And I just dropped a little.
Nice.
little
I
marketing,
like
but-
that, dude.
Yeah, and then he gave me his card, and he's like, "If you need anything." No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Oh. He actually gave you the money for that mic?
yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. So
It is cool that I
might-
was talking to my brother I think recently. It's just cool that you can send people to a place. So I can say check out our podcast. I can say whatever, and they can basically kind of understand who we are. Like they get an understanding of what I'm like, what I talk about, what I'm interested in, what my hobbies are, just because that's what we
Right.
actually talk about.
mhm.
Yeah.
And it's super cool that I can say, if someone says, "Gosh, I would love to meet you," or "I don't have time to meet you," what I can just say, "Just listen to an episode of the podcast," and boom, it kind of helps you understand who we are
Yeah.
and what we really like, and
That's a good point.
Never thought about it like that.
How is Christian in that little coffee job he's got?
good.
Is he
dude.
digging it?
Nachos?
He loves
Oh, is it at
it.
Honcho's really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that local.
Best thing he absolutely loves is on Sundays and Mondays, if you work at any of the union joints, you get half off for 2 people.
Oh,
So
wow.
he'll go in with his friend Kyle. They'll get wasted on all these margaritas and stuff, and it's like you're only it's like you're by yourself because
Yeah.
you split
Right.
the 2 meals and they just pay for it either way. And
That sounds awesome.
It sounds awesome.
You do it at the wood shop too?
any of the union
That's
things.
dang.
You could go to the firehouse in Fenton. You could go to Vincetta's Garage.
Oh,
down
all
in,
the
down in Detroit.
under the same owner.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
all the
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Because we went for Mother's Day to Vincetta's Garage for dinner, and we got half off because he had that.
Do either of you know what's going in across the street from?
It's not a union owned.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I just heard this. I think from the Bozars told me.
Really?
So there was this huge bidding war between them, and the reason it's taken so long to go up is because apparently the union people kind of have like a pocket in the board of Clarkston that allows these places to go
Right.
in. And so, like, obviously they have 3 restaurants down there, but
They have dibs.
they apparently really wanted this Clarkston thing to put whatever in it.
Yeah.
And so they were bidding and they lost the bid war, basically, the union joints.
Oh my god.
And so this guy is taking it and they made it like really hard to get started or whatever that is, but apparently it's right on the edge of opening.
What is it?
And-
No, what kind of food?
That's what I'm not too sure.
Nobody knows. I feel like nobody. Has
Yeah.
any good background.
So apparently it was gonna be Mexican food. Someone got word that it was gonna be Mexican food. And as you can see, the union people got word of that too. Opened up honchos immediately when they heard that, and now I think they're kind of going on edge now.
Italian. That's what I hear.
Maybe
Something like Italian food. Who knows?
I
looks
didn't know,
nice.
I didn't know any of that was going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking nice over there. They got some sweet glass,
Big glass.
some glass sitting area. That's pretty
That's
cool.
funny.
You actually get to eat in the vault. No, just kidding. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be pretty sweet though.
That would be sweet. Random as hell, but sweet.
Jonah, what were you telling me about this story you were just looking up?
Oh, it was about this college kid went to North Korea.
Oh, I saw
like
this
a year and a
on
half
an
ago.
alert. I didn't
Yeah.
get to read any of it.
So he went there like a year and a half ago, and he was on his way like home. Like he was leaving the hotel on his way to the airport, and they said he took a propaganda sign off of the wall in the hotel. Then they arrested him at the airport and sentenced him to 15 years hard labor. And he was in there for 17 months, and they just released him back to his family in Cincinnati, and he died today or yesterday.
What?
They said, so like the North Koreans said he got sick from something, but the U.S. says he has like severe brain damage and stuff like that.
So just.
And it's unclear on what happened, but
I mean,
they had him for a year and a half, and then they just sent him home to die.
Wow.
he's probably like under some horrible conditions. Like,
I was talking about this with Matt when we were in Africa. Like, how long, like if that happened to you, they arrest U.S. citizens for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like, how long before you just say, fuck this, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not serving 15 years of hard labor in North Korea.
right.
I'm gonna, like, take a shovel to a guard and hopefully they shoot me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but how long do you wait? Because it's gonna take a while for like anything to happen, like efforts to get you out. How long do you like? A year isn't even like that long. But
That
when
would
you're
seem-
when you're in there, it seems like forever.
It would
Like, I
seem
don't-
like a lifetime.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I can make it past a year before I would like try
Correct.
to get myself killed.
Yeah, I would look at it differently personally. I'd look at it as a growing opportunity. Like, I'd try and learn the language. I'd get in great shape. I'd work
are-
on fasting.
Dude,
You are ridiculous.
that is so upsetting to hear.
I don't know. I just
Dude, those people are so underfed and just.
They work like 12 to 16
and
hours
your
a day
gains?
of hard labor.
Your gains won't exist.
the
Your gains won't exist.
I would get a left pocket in all the guards.
Oh my gosh.
just reminded me. I don't mean to shift the topic. We can go
Oh
back.
no, I don't care. No, you're fine.
I read this article. So during work, there's times where I have nothing to do. And don't get me wrong, I can edit, but a lot of times I never want to do any of that kind of stuff. I just want to work. So I was reading this story on The Verge, and it was talking about how prisons are having to watch out for drones I guess drones are flying over these
Over
prisons,
the fences.
Dropping
in drugs,
Oh.
porn magazines, all this
yeah.
random ass stuff.
Yes.
Is that not
Incredible.
crazy?
Oh, I'm hyped.
That's
I'm
incredible.
So the police, they're the prison. They're kind of like, do we allocate guards to watch out for drones? Like, we don't necessarily know that's coming, and these things are so high up that you can't.
Who knows?
Who knows?
When it's dark, you could fly a drone over and drop stuff so
Oh
easily.
my gosh,
dude.
yeah. And is that not crazy?
That's
though?
insane,
That's
man.
wild. What do you? I don't know. Maybe like try to fence the top too. Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't even
Like
really
put
know.
netting or something, so
Yeah.
like if you drop something in, it catches it.
yeah, I don't
I don't
know how
know.
you would fix that.
And
But that
so-
like deprives them of like sunlight.
Not really though, if it's like a net.
And so they caught like one of the people that were flying them or whatever. Turns out the guy was getting like $6,000 per drop and was doing them all the time.
That's amazing.
Isn't that impressive? That's
That
a
is.
nice little business
Oh, that's
right there.
cash.
It's a nice little side deal.
Nice little side gig.
Oh, that was his main gig for sure. That's risky as
Jeez.
all heck.
That is really risky.
I mean, not really
but-
for them, but
Yeah, I thought that was so damn brilliant. And there's so many things you can do with drones these days. It's crazy. It's just elevating us to all these new approaches. It's interesting.
I hear they're really easy to fly. Is that true?
Very. I actually haven't flown Andrews.
You haven't?
Mm-mm. I don't know why, actually. I should soon. But Brad flew it, no problem.
Is he using it a lot?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he's traveling all the time.
Yeah, he's been gone for a while, right?
Uh-huh. I think he's back, I believe. I don't know, though. But did you guys see E3 was this week? I mean, I know you guys don't care that much about that.
Is that like optic?
Or this past week.
What are you talking about?
E3 is the biggest gaming convention of the year.
Oh, really?
They announce all the new games, all
Oh.
the new.
Nope.
Yeah. I
Was there a
just
lot of
gonna-
sweet stuff?
It sounds pretty sweet. I mean, Xbox announced their new Xbox One X
New console?
new console.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't really do anything different.
No.
It's just a lot. It does
Hopefully it's
4K.
faster.
A little
It's
faster,
faster.
and
Can
bigger. or
handle
something.
games better. Whatever. Better space.
But
So-
can it play Black Ops 2 with the 360 reverse?
It can. So I guess everything's gonna be compatible.
Oh.
Xbox original games.
No.
Every Xbox 3. Apparently, I think it's the new software that's coming. Everything is gonna be compatible.
That's hype, dude.
And
So you can play games from the Xbox One and the Xbox One X.
you could, yeah. Oh, yeah. No problem at all. That's a for sure.
So they wouldn't.
I don't have
re-
to
so
upgrade system.
They wouldn't have to remake any games or anything, because usually when they change consoles,
Mm.
you need like a new disc for everything.
But now the developers will start making games geared towards the better processors, the better
Right.
graphics, the
Yeah.
whatever. So, but no, it's fairly exciting. PlayStation had a lot. PlayStation owns a lot of good companies that make games. So, or they own, for example, they own the rights to Destiny. They own the rights to Black Ops or to Call of Duty franchise. So they're the ones that come out with all those games, and that's where I remember I sent you the World War II Call of Duty
Yeah.
that got announced during E3,
Okay.
and yeah. So it's just I was curious if you guys saw anything with it. It was the talk last week. That's kind of our current event kind of topics that we should cover.
It's a convention. Like, where is it located?
California.
California?
Yep. Yeah, it's massive. And honestly, I would love to go one day. It would be really cool.
Comic-Con would be sweet. Oh, man. That'd be wild.
hmm Yeah, I don't know if I could go to one of those things.
Is that what do we got there? Yeti?
A little coffee.
Oh,
a little
okay.
coffee
Yeah, what do you got in there?
thermostat thingy.
What kind of coffee? Is that
Not
like
a thermostat, thermos.
is that like any special coffee that Christian picked up or
No.
No.
Man, Christian is a big spender.
on coffee?
On
Crazy
everything.
on everything.
Oh.
My man's loves to spend money.
That's funny.
So obviously Mother's Day was a while back. We ended up spending a fair amount on my dad too. I'd rather for those kind of holidays. I mean, speaking of Father's Day, I'd rather give my allegiance or give my work to my like. I think a great gift for my dad would be like, yeah, work. I'll give you 5 hours of my work. Like I'll mulch for 5 hours. I'll pull weeds for 5 hours. Like that's a gift I should give on Father's Day.
Yeah.
My brother, dude, is obsessed with the materials, the materialistic kind of guy. And for Mother's Day, he wanted to get my mom a picture thing. So he found it on Amazon. It's a pretty big picture that is the glass is interchangeable with your phone, so you can put whatever picture you want, and it's this fairly big frame that you can actually touch with your hand and slide different pictures.
Oh my gosh.
It was like so nice, and he was fully convinced that that's what we were getting from my mom.
How much was it?
I'm like, yeah, it's cool, Christian. I'm not gonna spend $300 each on this thing. This thing's $600 for Mother's Day, and I can barely. I'm getting paid $10 an hour for 40 calls. It's just like, gosh.
That's so funny. I made my dad dinner. So
Yeah. Like you don't have to go. It's one thing if it's Christmas or even a birthday is more, but yeah, I was bugged by that.
That's funny.
I thought that was pretty wild.
Yeah, he just dropped a lot of money on that Nintendo Switch too, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago, but the man's got to get everything
it's-
right when it comes out.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
He's the AirPods, doesn't he?
of course.
Does he like him?
I think he really likes them.
Those
I
are the
kind
earbuds.
of want a pair.
The earbuds without the
Yeah.
easy to lose.
I mean,
Not really, because the case, you always put them in the case.
well, you always would put them in the case.
No,
but-
I'm saying they
they
charge in
they
the
charge in
case.
the case.
Oh, really?
Everything, like it's almost expected that when you're done with them, throw
That's
them in the
interesting.
case. And the case has something like 20 hours of battery life for them.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to forget to have their charge
Gotcha.
just because they're always being charged. That's what stinks about those Beats one. They kind of run out fast.
And you don't know they're
And
going
I
to run
always
out until they
forget.
run out.
I was like, if I ever get to the gym and my headphones run out, I basically leave.
Oh my, that's bold.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'd drop the money on the AirPods.
They are pretty. What's the comparison, or how much are they? I guess
I don't.
159.
the AirPods. How much are the Beats wireless? The ones I have.
Beats.
If you guys are, those are one of my better purchases of 2016. I absolutely love those things. I will say.
Are they like fully wireless or
Yeah, but they have the
they're
wire.
the
that
wire?
goes down.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
those are only like $55-$60. $200. Never mind.
Okay, I got them refurbished
Sorry,
for
those are
I think it was like 120 or 110,
Yeah, $200.
and they worked for almost half a year now.
Oh, they didn't break? Didn't you have ones that broke?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Those were cheap ones though.
Oh, okay.
And I got these that were they're refurbished, like brand new. So I was like, yeah, why not? But yeah.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bose personally.
You're a Bose guy.
Yeah, I'm a Bose guy. I have a nice pair of Bose headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I use on only rare occasions.
Are
Did
they
you
wireless?
lose those?
Yeah, I got my old ones. I had nicer ones, but I lost those. I still have my old ones though.
That stinks that you lost them.
It does stink when you lose stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a bummer. Whose Brita is that? Is that your Brita? I'm looking to
those-
get one for the apartment.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'll have
you
mine,
should.
too.
I'll have mine too. Those are just the filters for it. Mine's upstairs. My mom loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Since
starting
I
to
brought it home.
collect. For the
Oh,
apartment.
your one that you're using at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm just saying. I was starting to collect for the apartment.
I
and
have
just
so
set
much
stuff aside.
furniture for our apartment.
Do you?
Like,
Yeah, we need to discuss what we
we
wanna
need
do
to
for a
get kind of
couch.
figure that out.
I have a toaster oven. I'm getting. for us.
Nice.
I'm getting it from Salvation Army.
Did you say you had a toaster?
I think so. I think
Yeah,
I have
for
that
some
one
reason I thought you
upstairs.
said that.
I'm not sure.
And does it come with a microwave, or do we have to bring that
Shoot.
too?
Probably does.
I assume it does,
online.
but
Yeah. Anyways, one thing I kind of found. What do you guys think is the worst smells in the entire world? If you were to,
Smells. I hate the smell of vinegar.
but if you,
liquid ass.
Or not of. Is vinegar what I'm talking about? I think so.
oh,
Like salt and vinegar chips.
No, I
The
hate
smell of salt and vinegar chips, because that's vinegar.
No, what do they people use to clean sometimes? They use vinegar, right?
Bleach.
No, not bleach.
You can drink
Yeah,
bleach.
you can clean with vinegar.
You
Yeah,
can drink bleach.
you can clean with vinegar and like lemon water.
Yeah,
It's like a common thing.
I hate that smell. That was random, but
Liquid ass, I think.
That's what you think is the worst smell?
One of them, yeah.
So these scientists got together as it was almost a debate on Twitter. They're field scientists. So it's these people that go out and do their studies throughout the world, basically. And so I guess vulture vomit is up there for number one.
Like actual vulture vomit.
A vulture.
oh my god,
the bird.
it's so random.
What the hell are
I'm
you
so
talking
thrown
about?
off by that.
What are you reading? Who is making this
So
up?
these were these field scientists
Dude.
having this debate on Twitter about the worst
Okay.
smelling things in the entire world, and one of the overweight or basically the best vote, the highest vote was vulture vomit. And I guess it's almost anything that eats fish regularly, their feces smells absolutely terrible. The musk gland of a recent unfrozen long-tailed weasel.
All right.
This is
Hold on.
not where I thought this was going.
Are you gonna continue with this?
Dead
I'm
turtles.
questioning how valid.
No, it's not valid, but I just saw these super crazy gross
my
smells that
gosh.
sound nasty, and I just took their word for it.
That. Oh my gosh. I thought that was an actual like scientific study. I was gonna be like,
No,
okay,
no, I
let's
wish.
ask Neil deGrasse what's going on.
Oh man,
I bet you liquid ass smells worse than all those things.
I don't know. I've never. Can you plant that at places and people spray that or?
Yeah,
What
you
is-
spray.
what do you do with that?
It's like it's like made in a laboratory. Like
Whoa.
you make it. It's man-made and
Oh.
it's a spray and it smells like just horrible. It's like a fecal matter smell that's like times 100. It's terrible.
When you say man-made, you mean you get like a kit that you have to make at home?
Not like you, but like somebody makes it in a lab and
You
they
fart,
ship it
you
to
fart into a can and then you just spray it.
Did you guys ever play with those fart noise things with your family? Where you have the remote,
Oh, the speaker and the remote.
the
Oh,
speaker and the
absolutely.
remote, and
I never had
you
it.
throw it under one of
Absolutely.
a chair's
You guys are
cushion.
childish.
My dad used to take that to work. And
Oh my
do it to
gosh.
people at work.
Wow.
Oh, that is so funny. Speaking of work, I was with the Bozars, and Mr. Bozar was just talking about it. My dad's talked about it before, but I just kind of forgot about how absolutely ridiculous it is. So apparently they don't really do it anymore, but when people would need to get an MRI or something like that, and they're extremely overweight, and if they're above 450 pounds, they literally send them to the zoo, and they get scanned on the elephant MRI machine. Is that not the craziest thing? So these people, literally like 550 pounds, are getting shipped off to Detroit Zoo. Or any
That-
zoo around
That's
here. I
not.
don't
Is that
know.
actually true?
It's 100% true. That's what they would do at Hurley. I don't think they're necessarily allowed to do it anymore. I don't really know now.
They
but-
have open MRIs now.
yeah, maybe.
Their
Yeah.
machines only can take so much weight.
It could only take
have you ever
400
had- have you
pounds
ever
or
had an MRI?
450.
Oh yeah, I've had an MRI. I know. It's very enclosed.
Oh, have you ever had an
It
MRI?
sucks.
I don't think so.
It's not fun.
It's terrible. It's 45
loud.
minutes of the loudest
Oh,
That's
it's loud.
long.
Dude, yeah. It's,
random beeps that are loud as
Yeah.
shit, and you can't move in the top of it's right on your nose.
Oh, it's
Like,
not
it's
comfortable.
you get claustrophobic and like you want to move but like you can't move or else they have to like
Get a
redo
bad
the
scan.
scan.
What is it sensing? What is it going for?
It's MRIs.
Dude, like tissues, right?
Yeah.
Tissues and like soft, like ligaments and tendons.
They-
like see if there's
they
any
can-
tears
yeah.
in like soft tissues. Bones.
So
are
an
bone
MRI
scans
is
and
when they
X-rays.
can see like if you like tore your Achilles or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
CAT
Soft things.
scans bone.
Yeah. And don't
Thought it was
you?
both.
What's the one you get injected with dye for?
That's bone
That's
scans.
a bone scan. I had
Bone-
one of those
oh.
too.
Me too.
for your guys'
We've
back.
had 'em all.
Yeah, for our backs. Yeah.
Wow, that's intense.
Mm.
The bone scan was weird. They like had a thing that like moved across your body and like mine like touched my nose as it went across my face.
Dang. That's actually really cool.
I thought I was gonna glow. I was under the assumption when they injected me with this stuff, I was literally gonna glow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was underinformed going in there, so they like injected me.
That doesn't make any sense.
I kept looking at my veins to see like neon, like
Glow in the dark.
yeah. I was disappointed as all hell.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I haven't had too crazy stuff happen to me medically.
Broke your thumb.
Knock on wood. I did break my thumb, though.
Did you?
Yeah, it was back in basketball.
Oh, I thought you meant
Freshman
recently.
year.
Oh yeah, I broke my thumb too.
Which one?
My left thumb.
Oh.
I love the story behind it. It was in a baseball game, and you broke your thumb, and you're sitting on the bench, right? And
Yeah,
you're like,
Yeah.
you're sitting there. He's like really nursing it, it's killing him, and a foul ball comes and hits him on the
Yeah.
head.
Well, no, it was broken before that, but then
Well, wait, how'd it happen in the first place? Slow down. What's his story?
I took a foul tip when I was catching off the mitt, and my thumb just got like screwed up bad.
Really?
Yeah, and so I was sitting off to the side trying to get it figured out, and a foul ball came into the dugout. Thank the Lord nobody said heads up, because if somebody would have said heads up, I would have gotten decked in like right in the teeth. And nobody said anything. And apparently I didn't get the memo that kids were running out of there and shit. And I just sat there with ice like on my thumb, like trying to figure it out. Because I was like in the lineup, like I'm trying to, boom, just got literally on the top of the head. This ball just drilled me.
Gosh.
It was the most astronomically like ridiculous
That's
thing that's
so
happened.
funny.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there, but I
Yeah.
wish I was.
You imagine if that landed on your thumb while you're holding it?
It was like things went from bad to worse. Like I was
It's
already.
just insult to injury.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Have you guys ever, like, what does that feel to get hit by a ball like that?
Dude,
You probably had a concussion from,
I've gotten hit in the head many a time with baseballs.
like, with a ball
foul
solid.
tips. Like,
Do
to the
you
face
guys remember
mask.
when I got the black eye
my
from?
God.
We were doing this bunting practice. We were working on bunting. Literally got a black eye from practicing bunting.
Hold on. How old were you in this happened?
Ninth grade.
Baseball.
Listen to this.
practice,
freshman?
you were there.
Freshman
Yeah,
year, dude?
yeah, you were there.
What?
We're working on bunting. It's me and Dally, R.I.P. to Dally. I don't know where that guy is in life.
Kalamazoo College.
Is
Or
he?
He was. I don't know if he is anymore, but.
So I'm working with Dally, and he's got his batting gloves on. We're switching back and forth. I think he might have even had mine on. And so I think we were just underhanding these balls and just working on getting bunts down. And so Dally's underhanding them, but he's obviously throwing them hard because you're trying to replicate a pitch. And so he's throwing them, and he has his batting gloves on. And so it actually somehow kind of slips out of his hand. This ball's coming right at me. I'm squaring up for a bunt because I've done it like 30 times in a row. This ball's coming straight at straight towards me. I back up. The bat is right, I pull the bat up just naturally, pulling my head away. And as I pull the bat up, the ball actually tips off the bat as I try and dodge it. Tips off the bat, drills me in the eye.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I got a pretty bad black eye.
When I played for the Oxford Wildcats, when I was like 10 or 11, we were having like a batting practice like before the game. Kid swung, was leaning out so far, popped the ball straight up, hit him right in the face.
Oh my god.
No.
Ow, man.
Jesus.
Like, how does that happen?
Was he
Baseball's
bleeding
hurt.
and stuff? Was he drilled?
He's had a
Or-
huge black.
Holy mackerel.
Like, dude, that's cement. Like, baseball's hurt.
These things
Baseball's
cannot
are
play
hard.
around with those.
Cement covered in, like, leather and stitches.
Did we ever talk about our men's softball league we're playing in?
A little bit. I've heard a little bit about it,
Did we
yeah.
talk about it on the podcast?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's a lot different.
Yeah,
I just
no.
played the outfield for the first time. Those balls sail so much. Like, you come in and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, you got like real quick
Very
take-
different to read.
They're,
Sometimes you
they
don't
just
know.
keep going.
Uh-huh.
The ball carries more.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. It's very weird. It's just, and honestly, it's a different sport.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't really.
The strategy's a lot different in
I was-
softball.
I was
for sure.
playing and the right fielder was in center field. I had the whole
Right.
I could have
That's
just
what's
stepped,
so wild.
stepped out and poked it to the right. I would have had a triple. So that's what I was trying to do. And so you would think just step with it.
Push it to right
Timing
field.
is off.
for the life of me, I tried 4 straight at bats. I couldn't get the ball to the right side.
Yeah, it's probably really hard, dude.
It's
Slow.
just from that lob. You can't push it to the other. It's very hard to push it to the other field because they're throwing it up so high. It's so natural to pull the ball that it's just
it's coming in so
you can't
slow.
do much about it.
It's fun though.
Oh, it's a blast.
I hit one off the fence.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, kind of. Yeah. I literally
One hop,
Dayton. What?
I said 1 hop, but
Was it a one hop?
I don't think.
Apparently, it hit the bottom, like towards the bottom of the fence.
Gotcha.
I literally was like, "This is no doubt
started
out of
trotting.
here." I was trotting. I saw it hit because it hit like kind of where the fence meets the ground in that area, and so I thought it was landing on the other side of the fence, and I'm like,
It did kind of look like that.
I was literally sure I had a home run, and then all of a sudden they were throwing it in.
we're getting a squad for fall, right?
100%. We actually should.
We
do
have
that.
to.
No doubt.
1,000.
You got some experience.
Denny's down too, so
Heck yeah.
we got the
We
whole
can't
room.
get Rage, can we?
Oh man,
We don't want to do co-ed, do we?
I'd totally be
I
down
don't
to
know.
co-ed.
we can assess it, but
I think
Griffin all
co-ed's the
them
thing
wanna
to
play.
do up at Central, at school.
we'll see what's popping, dude. We'll see like what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Griff has played. Griff would tell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought his was co-ed, but maybe I'm wrong.
It might have been.
It'd be fun either way.
That would be a blast.
Yeah.
Rage
Rach would be a good addition.
Can Rage do that with their season?
Oh, probably
It's
not.
in the-
I
It's,
doubt
it's
it,
on the
but-
opposite.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
Probably not.
Probably not, though.
She's so busy.
Yeah, it'd be a dope addition though.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's athletic as all hell.
Yeah, that would be fun. You guys remember what happened to Max Bain with that? Was that DJ that hit him with the ball? Max Bain in the baseball.
Oh
in
my
the
gosh,
face?
he got that was Deej, I think, or maybe it was Oliverio. I don't know.
You remember this?
Max got messed
Max's
up in the face
mouth?
with the ball. Remember how messed up his mouth got?
Yeah.
That was serious.
That
I
was
wasn't
literally-
there. I wasn't
Yeah.
there for that.
No,
I
I
wasn't
wasn't there either. I heard it was bad though.
Oh,
It's one of the worst looking faces
Wow.
I've ever seen.
Well,
No,
it just
I'm
was
like just saying
traumatized.
baseball injury.
Oh, yeah.
Very
that was-
That was
physically,
really bad.
visibly traumatized. It was just very screwed up from that baseball.
One tooth was at the top left of his mouth. The next tooth was at the bottom right of his mouth. It was so jaggedy and jiggedy.
It had to have hurt so bad.
I could
Oh.
not
Teeth?
imagine.
Like, you don't like appreciate, like, if you have nice teeth and like you don't
Oh,
have any
yeah.
injuries to them, you don't understand. But like having teeth injuries hurts, dude.
It
That's
does.
everything. You can't eat without your teeth.
Even in the dentist, when you go to the dentist, getting
Yeah.
stuff done to your teeth,
Oh,
shit hurts.
it's horrible, man.
Yeah, you're numbed up, but don't get it twisted. It hurts.
No,
Numbing
yeah.
up hurts.
Having your mouth sore from wisdom teeth is the worst.
Oh,
I haven't had that.
yeah. I was swollen for like over a week.
I'm waiting for the technology to come.
Oh my gosh.
I missed I had 3 grad parties right after, and I couldn't eat food at any of them. I was sick.
Yeah, that's.
I ate mashed potatoes for 2 straight days.
So did I, dude. Applesauce, mashed potatoes.
Nice. Very nice.
Good old days.
This is completely changing gears, but I don't mean to bring the mood down in any way. We hear these stories at the station all the time
I'm
that
sorry, just the fact that you call it the station.
I refer to the news station. I just call it the station because it kind of makes it seem a little more badass, and it kind of sounds like I'm like
You're legit.
I'm dealing with some trouble
Right.
at the station. Yeah, it's down at the station. And
Some hubbub at the station. Hubbub.
so,
I don't know. I couldn't get it out.
we had this story at the station, and this guy was basically sexually abusing a pit bull.
Whoa.
And so so they found this guy, or maybe they found the dog, and they actually did. So apparently you can do rape tests on people.
On dogs? You can do it on dogs?
They've never heard of it before. Apparently they were bringing to evidence this rape test from a dog, and they've almost never done. I don't know if they've ever done that before to prove something in court. Like, that was one of their pieces of evidence to prove that he did it, was because they did a rape test on the dog. And so,
What?
and to top all of this off, we're sitting here, we're discussing this in our morning meeting, 9:15 a.m. We're talking about this guy sexually abusing a dog. And right after this reporter, I guess I'm not going to say her name. I don't know if that matters. But she goes, "Oh, yeah, that sounds just like a story I had maybe about a couple of years ago. This guy was actually, he was having sex with a pit bull. He had a heart attack while he was having sex with a pit bull. And so he died.
Pitbull killed him. Or
Pitbull ate him. ate his area down there, ate him. And that's how they found this guy." I'm hearing this before 10 a.m.
It's not, dude. Someone died, and I'm not saying I believe in karma, but
That's messed up.
instant karma, dude. If you're fucking a dog,
That's what I'm saying.
That's weird.
That's
dang.
weird. I could not believe you hear some of the craziest stuff at these places.
At the station.
At the
Down at the
station.
station, you don't know what's gonna happen.
You just don't. That is the very exciting thing. You walk into work, because I never have any good story ideas. I don't really keep up with that well in the news. But you walk in, and you never know what's going to happen that day. You might be covering something like that. You might be covering
Golden Corral 64th
Golden Corral 64th anniversary.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
But what's
We're getting there. Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I just didn't know how much time we had to work with.
We're about mid-40s almost.
Okay, I didn't want to go
Just
too
past-
long.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so I guess that's most of the stuff. Do you guys have anything you want to make sure we touch on before we sort of wrap this puppy up?
Not really.
No.
I just want to bring to light again. It is. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I won't be able to record Sunday. I'm gonna be out of town.
When do you leave?
Saturday morning.
Well, do we want to do it Friday or something?
We'll figure it out.
I could do Friday night. I work 8 hours at the urgent care on Friday.
So maybe after on Friday.
Yeah, get out at
And
4.
we have what, train on Saturday?
Sunday.
That's Sunday.
I had tickets.
That's right.
I can't go.
You told me about this. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be real
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
I've been to train once.
I had
Way
tickets.
back in the day.
I had tickets to go last year and I couldn't go either. Just bad timing. with
Yeah.
train.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I'm going to family camp. Family camp always falls on Shark Week.
Oh wow,
Sucks.
that's weird.
Next week, Shark Week.
Really?
Dang,
Next week
man.
is Shark Week?
Falls on family camp every year.
Do you know today is the last day of spring? I put it on our Twitter if you
Yeah, I
guys
saw that.
keep up with that.
What's the date today? Oh yeah,
20th.
tomorrow's the solstice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
12:24 a.m. is when we shift over to summer.
Awesome.
In case you wanted to know how that feels and what that's like.
Why is it 12:24?
I don't know. That's what the weather guy told me today. I'm not sure.
Wow.
Such a random time.
Very
I want to
random.
know the math behind that.
He's like, yeah, I believe. I want to say it's 12:24 that we shift over to our first summer.
Wow.
First day of summer. I'm like, sweet.
Nice.
And I guess really quick, this is this is something I heard recently as well. There was these kids on Facebook these kids are from Michigan and actually I don't know if they're from Michigan. They got accepted to Harvard, and which obviously is not easy to do. And so these kids, and it goes back to, I just really want to bring it up. It goes back kind of our discussion with Andrew and how people are making Finstagrams and people don't want to put themselves on Twitter because it can definitely be so harming to your future
Right.
if you do stupid stuff now or whatever that is, just from what we've grown up knowing. So these kids actually posted this extremely racist thing about something along the lines of Facebook, something along the lines of Mexican people, Mexican people and piñatas, and just terrible. Like it's so over the top racist, and I'm not trying to. And yeah, they literally lost they can't go to Harvard, and I don't know if
my
any
gosh.
school will really take them. Isn't that ridiculous though?
Wow. Well,
I guess all I wanted to say, I'm just kind of trying to bring to light. That's so over the top, but
I guess
be careful with what you post.
yeah. I guess there's no way of really changing that fact that it can harm you. So I guess just play.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew
Play by
was
the
bringing up
rules.
a point. I don't know if you listened to it or anything like that, but Andrew brought up points that, like, yeah, I totally agree. You should be who you are on those social medias because that would make the platform so much better. But if you're this racist guy, if you're this mean person, maybe you do want to hide that because it could ruin you.
That's true.
But no, I don't know. That was just a little thing I just remembered a little bit, but yeah. I guess that's pretty much it, boys.
Yeah.
If you guys are Gucci.
Yeah.
Good.
That was. It's good to get back to it.
As the finals, did they happen after our last podcast?
I believe it.
The
did.
Warriors won?
Yeah, it definitely did. It was within the last week.
You sure?
Yeah.
No.
No, Jonah was at our place
Really?
after. Because I think I remember Jonah being sick while he was watching them. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't really remember.
I don't know.
Huh.
Any other? Who won the PGA?
Oh, this guy, Kopka.
Kopka.
Something. I think it's what
Dude,
his name is.
what I'm starting
He's
to
a first-time winner,
yeah.
and he tied the all-time scoring record for the U.S. Open.
Oh wow.
Roy McIlroy. They shot 16 under, and the U.S. Open's notorious for being like
The hardest.
even, like the winners at like even.
Should be at even par.
Wow.
16
impressive.
under, that's crazy. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything current.
Yep.
Feel free to find us on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud.
The gram.
The Gram,
Yeah,
that's right. So
the
we're
Insta.
just Bros Gone Wild Podcast, no spaces. On Twitter, we are at BGW Podcast. I should probably make these sync up some way, but it's kind of hard to get the ats and
Uh-huh.
the names and but maybe I'll change the Instagram to BGW Podcast.
Keep
Maybe.
it all the same.
BGW
I gotta
podcast
keep it all the
is good.
same. I'm coming to light on that, but yeah. So just try and find us on those, or on iTunes, SoundCloud, and yeah, we will see you. I guess this next Sunday. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.